The Robotech Convention Tour panel. I am so glad that you're here with us. We've got some excellent news to share with you today.
Interesting music that he has that he plays when he's alone. He's alone, he plays that music. And in the bath. But we don't.
You should hear my card. So anyway, we got a couple of panel ground rules before we begin. We encourage fans to do audio and video recording of the panel. We encourage fans to be citizen journalists and live tweet and Facebook the panel. We encourage fans to use the Robotech and Long Beach Comic Con 2016 hashtags on social media. And please set all your mobile devices to silent during the panel. And please hold all questions until the end. We've got great prizes for those who do ask great questions. And so we are here at the Robotech Look to the Future panel. Thank you very much for being here with us at Long Beach Comic Con. And I am Tommy Yoon, Creative Director at Harmony Gold USA. And I want to share with you some information about the new stuff that's been going on at Harmony Gold. For us, it's been a great time of growth. Harmony Gold has been having a lot of activity lately, and to lead this growth that is going on at Harmony Gold and with Robotech, I'd like to introduce to you our new Executive Vice President, and that is Billy Davis.
Who's that guy?
Yay!
Thank you.
Now, Billy has worked on a lot of media properties. He has worked on the Batman Mad Love video, and he was also the voice of Batman and the Joker. So he's one of those voice actors who's had the privilege of doing both of those parts. And he's also
Kind of cool, I think.
At least you got to do it right now.
I'm Batman.
And he's worked on this one science fiction series you guys might have heard of called Star Trek. He's worked on the localization of this series for distribution around the world. And Billy has also had history with Robotech, working at Intersound, for those of you familiar with the name of the studio that did a lot of the post-production on Robotech. Billy supervised the audio work and also did the Foley himself on Robotech The Shadow Chronicles. And he's also worked on other Harmony Gold properties at Intersound as well. And more recently, he had supervised the restoration of Shaka Zulu, which is now back online through Netflix. And so having that available digitally is part of what Billy does. So, Billy, Billy, do you want to share a little bit of your story?
No, you got it all. I mean, being Batman, you're done with that. You're the Batman and Joker. That's enough. You don't need any more.
All right, I want to share with you a little bit about our upcoming comics license. Now, I know a lot of fans have been asking us, and especially this is Long Beach Comic Con. You know, we got to have comic news about Robotech. And we do have a great new partner that we're working on, and we're excited to be working with them. Now, this company has worked on major properties such as Kung Fu Panda. They've also worked on Tank Girl, Independence Day, Heroes, Assassin's Creed, Penny Dreadful, Dark Souls, NBC's The Blacklist, and Doctor Who. So we are really happy to announce that the company that we're working with is Titan Comics. One of the things that we're so happy to work with them is that they have great attention to quality of the content, and their editorial quality is excellent. And that's one of the things we look forward to working with them on Robotech. Now, do you guys want to see a little bit of some teaser work?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So here's a little bit of some of the work that their artists are working on right now. It looks really great, and we look forward to seeing the stories that they're going to tell with Robotech. And they're not content just to tell series, and they're going to tell us many series of new stories. They want to bring the classic Robotech comics back as well. So a lot of these books that were hard to find, that have been out of print, they will be making these available online as well. Now we've also got lots of new Robotech merchandise coming up as well. Toynami, who's been a fantastic partner of ours for many years, they released for the 30th anniversary the super deformed blind box figures. Now these were well received, and so they've moved on to releasing Series 1.5, and so you'll see some of the new characters that they're creating in this cute little super deformed form, and these are priced to move. And they've also released armored versions of the Robotech fighters, the popular VF1, in the 1/100 scale. So this has the heavy missile armor that you've seen in the Miss Macross episode. However, not content just to do Rick Hunter's version, they've done variants for Roy Fokker, of course the classic Rick Hunter version you've seen before, and Max Sterling. Now, recently they've announced new figures also coming out as well, and that is the VF1D Trainer. They're going to be making these available with the super armor packs, and you can pre-order them now from robotechstore.com, therobotechstore.com, and they will be shipping in November. Now, how many of you guys love plushies?
2 people.
There's got to be more than that. I know, I've seen them. I see those on the exhibit show floor. Unfortunately, these awesome Robotech plushies that you see here are sold out. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. However, Toynami is working on more, and here is the new mid-made plushie from Toynami. So, yeah. I highly encourage you guys to track this down, because I have a feeling this figure is not going to last very long either.
Does she sing her song?
No, but...
You can sing to her. Or I'll sing to you, whatever you need. If you're buying the doll, I'll come to your house and sing.
That's on video now.
We've already heard of fans already customizing these to do exactly what you said. Yes. We've got really creative fans. Now, this is something that's important to us. Fans have given us so much support over the years, and we're really grateful for what the Robotech community has done to support us. And Robotech, we all at Harmony Gold, we want to give back. And I want to share a little bit about what they've done. And actually, this was something that Billy spearheaded here. Billy, do you have some words to share about this?
Sure. So, you know, when I first took over the franchise, one of the things that I noticed was the fans are really, really passionate. You talk to them, and this franchise has affected their lives. I mean, people have come up to me and they've said, the reason that I fly jets in the military is because of Robotech. Or because I was sick, this show got me through illness, or you know, there are thousands of stories that I've heard. And I just thought, you know, there's got to be a way to give back. You know, we want to give back to the community that supports us, and more specifically, give back to some people who maybe, you know, need a little help. So we came up with a kind of a cool idea, and I hope you guys like it. We went to Children's Hospital, and that's all of us, and that's Tony Oliver, who you guys know who he voices, right? Rick Hunter, you know. So we went to Children's Hospital, and we took a tour, and we decided that we were going to create a limited edition script book. This has the first 3 episodes of Robotech, but more importantly, it has notes that Carl Masick made when he was actually creating the show. So they're his handwritten notes. You're going to see him crossing out words and making new words, which is really cool. We've never released this out to the public, ever. The best part about this is it's on sale right now. There's only 100 of them, and all of the profits, all of them, go to Children's Hospital. So we're not taking a dime out of it. We're going to cover our little manufacturing costs, and it's not that much, and that's it. The other cool part about it is that we got the actors to sign it. So they are signed. There they are, see them? Yeah. That's proof that we did it. And so they're available right now. I suggest you get them. They're not very expensive, and we think they're going to sell out today, to be quite honest with you. And they are, do you have the price on them?
$49.95.
49 bucks, yeah, that's pretty good.
A little piece of Robotech history right here.
We can get them at the booth?
No, you have to order them online. We are waiting, I'll be very honest with you, we're waiting for Tony Oliver to sign the last bit of them. They'll ship at the end of the week if he comes in and finishes up. I don't want to ship them without Tony's signature. He came to the hospital, his schedules were kind of weird, so we want to make that happen. But we've got tons of people on there already, and even if it's shipped the way it is, it's cool, but we want it to be a little cooler. So thank you in advance for doing that, and while I have your attention, I just want to also personally thank you very much for being such great fans. Again, the passion is just incredible, and you know, I'm really moved when I hear these stories for people. I think it's really great, and I'm going to do my best to try to get this franchise going a little bit more, make it move, and we got a lot of fun stuff probably happening this year, and a lot of more fun stuff happening next year. Just stay tuned, stay tuned. And now we have clothes.
All right, and we have Robotech Apparel. We've got some awesome new apparel coming from Bait. And these guys have designed these series of clothes that are available at baitme.com. So you can order them right now through their website, baitme.com. And we have another partner we're also working with who has been fantastic, and that is 80stees.com. And they also have a dedicated page on their website. It is 80stees.com/Robotech. And here's a sneak peek of some of their Robotech shirt designs. These are available now.
Those are cool. You know the one in the middle? That's like the best seller. We looked at the numbers the other day, and if you would have asked me, I would have been like, oh no, that one on the left, or that one in the middle, that's the one that's the best seller. People like that one. Do you guys like that one?
Yes.
Yeah? Like that one? It's interesting.
And that's also a really good seller as well, the Sunset Wars tee.
And that's available in ladies now too, which is kind of cool too. We're going to try to get a whole thing of ladies apparel happening. We're talking to 80s tees about that, so hold on ladies, we'll get you there. Get there. Oh, that one. Oh, we have somebody over here. Look, a model. We get models. Y'all get models when we do our panels. You see this? Strong music too. There you go. There you go. Careful. Don't throw dollars at them. You don't want to know. You don't want to know what happens when you throw dollars at them. It happened in San Diego. We got filmed. It's weird.
Instant cosplay.
That's what he calls it. Cosplay. Thank you, sir.
And they're also creating variant designs based on that hoodie that you just saw there. And here are some of the newer ones that aren't even available yet. They've actually done fan feedback. It's their crowdfunding style pre-order system where they gauge fan popularity. And the one in the center has been a big hit on their website.
And the other one is my personal favorite, the one that looks like some other sort of whiskey that we don't talk about.
It's fitting that it's with Roy Fokker, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Can I talk about these?
Oh, yeah.
These are awesome. These are so awesome. So 80s Tees is a great partner, and when we were in Las Vegas, right, we went to a trade show in Las Vegas, Tommy and I, they came up to us and they were like, hey, want to see something really cool? And we're like, okay. So he pulls this canvas out of a bag, and it's a color your own canvas. It's really cool. So you're going to get this thing, and they'll produce videos, and they'll say, oh, here's how you paint it, or you can paint it however you want. They're going to do that with canvases, they're going to do it with t-shirts, so you're going to be able to create your own art, essentially, which is pretty cool. You know, these adult coloring books, it's kind of a variation on those that idea. And they're the only ones who are doing this thing where you color your own canvas. I can see people doing like 3 or 4 of them in their room or whatever, do different, like a Warhol, do different color variants and things like that. It's pretty cool. That's coming soon. It's very cool. That's enough about that.
So you can get these all on 80stees.com/Robotech. It's available from their website right now. And so that's 80s Tees. Now, Robotech is also, we've got great stuff going on around the world, internationally as well. And this year is especially important for our Chinese fans because Robotech debuted in Shanghai in 1991. And we've been having events going on in China as well with the Beijing and Shanghai Comic Conventions. And we'd like to share some of the future concepts that were shown at Beijing Comic Con recently there. Would you guys like to take a peek?
Heck yeah.
All right, great. So how many of you remember this toy, this collectible? The Desperate Monster, yeah, that's great. Unfortunately, because of the scope of size of this toy, they didn't make it in scale with the other toys. I think you guys remember how Chiron was basically riding it like a horse during the TV series. So what would it look like in 1/55 scale? Now, to give you a sense of reference, let's put this 1/55 scale Destroid Monster next to a Veritech, and there you get a sense of the size.
It's big.
So this is an awesome new concept design that's been shown, and we've got others to share with you as well. Now, this is what a Veritech would look like in the 1/9 scale. You know how scale numbers work. As the numbers go down, things get big. And this is a high metal construction, as you can tell here. Though we don't have any official stance on whether it transforms or not.
It totally does.
So for folks who want to check this out, it'll actually be available at Shanghai Comic Con, which is coming up soon.
So buy your ticket now. Then the airplane's going. No, we're going to see what we can do about. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about that yet.
Okay. You did that on purpose.
I did. I'm very clever.
So another partner that we're working with overseas in China is Kids Logic. And here's some new toy that they're working on right now. It is a large-scale Rick Hunter figure where his uniform has been built with cloth and vinyl. So it's real cloth construction in his uniform. And this will be available next year in 2017. And another company that we're really proud to work with has been designing these die-cast figures as well. They're fully transformable. They stand 5.5 inches tall. They have high level of articulation. And they have a lot of die-cast content, LED lighting, and it includes display, stand, gun pod, missiles, more. Now the company that is building this is Kits Concept. And they're not just doing the VF1J figure, they're also doing the VF1S as well. And this toy is half metal by weight. It just feels really good when you actually hold it in your hands. And it transforms to all three modes despite its proportions. They actually worked out the transformation with the super deformed style.
That's cool.
It is cool, actually. It's fun to play with. It's one of the perks of the job. You know, I get one on my desk. This is cool. It lights up.
So this toy is actually shipping now. So if you order it on the robotechstore.com, you can get it for $70 right now. I'm sorry?
It costs us money to ship it. So can you import it, you know?
So bringing it in from overseas on a boat is...
They make me do it.
Take some effort.
I swim, they're on my back. I charge $10.
So now, with all this new activity that's going on, some fans are wondering, you know, why is this all happening? Well, we are proud to be working with Sony, and one of the big things that they're working on that we're so happy about is the live action film. Now, how many of you heard that Sony is working on a live action film? All right. Now,
No.
after this panel, I hope that all hands will be up, right?
In the meeting that I had, they didn't.
So now, you know, I know many fans have been coming to panels, hearing about rumblings about a live-action film in development, and fans have been wondering, how far along is it now? Now that it's over at Sony, I mean, who really is working on it now? Well, I'd like to introduce you to the producers. They're Gianni Nunari and Mark Canton. And I'd like to share a little bit about the work that they've done. Mark Canton previously worked at Warner Brothers Pictures, and while he was the head of the studio there, he had greenlit films such as Batman.
I love that.
And while at Sony, he also greenlit films such as A Few Good Men, The Fifth Element, Men in Black, and independently, he also produced The Spiderwick Chronicles and Cake with Jennifer Aniston. And his partner, Gianni, produced Seven, Dusk Till Dawn, Departed, Shutter Island, and the two gentlemen together, they produced 300. So they've produced really good films and have a great track record. And here's a message directly from them to the fans who actually came to San Diego Comic-Con. So I want to share a message directly from the producers that they recorded for the fans.
Hello.
Or not.
Oops, sorry about that.
Hello, all you giant Robotech fans at Comic-Con. I'm Johnny Nunari. Oh no, I'm actually Mark Canton.
I'm one of the producers. I'm Gianni Nunari.
Johnny and I have had some great franchises together, as everyone knows, including 300 and Immortals. We have never been more driven toward anything than making the great version of Robotech.
Sure, you guys are having a lot of fun there in San Diego at this fantastic convention of Comic-Con.
You might notice that I've had this stapled to my body ever since we started development.
We are really working every day to finish the new draft on Robotech. It's our priority.
We're moving to our final draft. We're working, as everyone knows, with Sony Pictures, who have been great partners, and with James Wan, the acclaimed, amazing filmmaker. He's been very clear that this has been his dream project since he was maybe 12 years old. And everything Robo, James knows. And he has an incredible vision, and he's going to build this world and execute it. So we couldn't be more delighted.
It's my partner priority, which is Mark, Frank Agrama, Gianna Agrama, obviously James Wan, and Michael Clear, his partner, and everybody else. It's a big team.
The thing that drives Robotech are the fans. So there's nothing we appreciate more than expressing our gratitude and letting all of you know that it will be worth the wait.
We are almost there. Please stay with us the same way that we stay with this movie, with this idea, with this franchise. We're gonna deliver a real new brand version, which it makes me smirk because I can see it already in my mind, and I can hear the screams the day that we're going to be there in San Diego with you, showing you some pieces. Hope that day comes soon enough.
We love it. We love the fact, in an interesting way, that it's taken a long time to bring something of this scope to the screen, because it's the perfect marketplace. The fans have grown, and we will deliver. So we are counting our blessings. We're waiting for that final draft. We're going to work, and we won't let you down.
Bye, guys.
Hell yeah.
It'll be fun.
Now, for those of you with sharp ears, you might have heard a name mentioned. Even though we got these great producers working on our project, one question that we were asked a lot was, who's going to direct this film? And so the big question is,